Hi everyone, breaking news today for people taking flights from the US. New regulations just came out today regarding compensation for passengers in cases of canceled or significantly delayed flights. Now, for those who follow the channel, or even for those who don't, several months ago, I made a video about how to get different types of compensation when your flight is delayed or canceled. And a lot of those rules applied mainly to flights from Europe, the UK, and Canada. And at the time, there really was no standard compensation for US airlines, for flights departing the US on American airlines, different types of American airlines. So the new rule, the new law that came out today is quite interesting in that regard. Let me read here a little bit. If your flight is canceled or significantly delayed and it's departing from the US, regardless of the airline, so including all US airlines, you will be entitled to a full refund. Full refund meaning the cost of the airfare and any extras you may have purchased, such as meals on board, Wi-Fi, etc., seat selection, and all that. And the refunds will be given to passengers within 7 days. So that's a good new rule. What's important to know here is that this is regardless of the reason. So whether it's a mechanical reason, weather issue, etc., doesn't matter. The rule applies. When we talk about significantly delayed flights, up until now, it was up to every airline to sort of define what that meant, what was a significantly delayed flight, whereas now this is the new law. For domestic flights, it's any flight that's delayed by 3 hours or more is considered significantly delayed. And for international flights, that's anything over 6 hours. So that's important to know. The refunds are also applicable regardless of where you purchase your tickets. So whether you purchase them directly from the airline, from a third-party site, from a travel agent, doesn't matter. The same rule applies across the board. So this is a big advantage, especially for Americans flying out, because this coverage just didn't exist up until now. So it kind of puts it on par now with regulations that are in place in Canada and in Europe and the UK. Now, what's important to know is that obviously you'll only get the refund if you do not accept the alternatives provided. So if your flight is canceled and they offer you a flight to that same destination for tomorrow and you accept it, then obviously you do not get the refund. Now, airlines may also offer you alternative compensation. They may offer you vouchers or any type of other credit. So with this new rule, you are allowed to refuse those other types of compensation in order to get the full refund. So it's up to you, but just so you know, regardless of what you are offered, once this new law is into effect, you're allowed to refuse it and just get a full refund, if you're choosing not to fly to that destination anymore. Now, another sub-rule to these rules is also if your baggage is lost and not delivered to you within 12 hours, you are entitled to cash compensation for this as well. So the terms are not really clear in terms of the values of that, but I think those will be detailed in the coming months. So when does all this come into effect? Well, it comes into effect 6 months from now. So no, it does not apply to your summer vacation, but any significantly delayed or canceled flights as of December 2024, these rules will be applicable. So that's it. I just wanted to give you this update on compensation for flights departing the US, including all US American airlines. So now that you've got this information, you are even more ready to go.